This goes out to everybody and anybody that needs to hear it, man. This might be a simple thing, but we're gonna talk about the word no. Sometimes you gotta tell no to people, my niggas, man. I know you're nice, we got kind hearts and everything like that, but you might be going through something, you might be making naga moves, you might be already spread too thin, and sometimes you gotta make things even thinner, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta get in monk mode, man. Say it with me, cuz. Monk mode, man. Sometimes you gotta get in monk mode and just start, you know what I'm saying, cutting out things and whether it's, distractions, it could be folks that's just, what I'm saying, hanging on for this and hanging on for that, man. You gotta sometimes tell people no. You gotta sometimes tell your children no, right? You gotta tell your loved ones no. And depending on how they take it is it shows you a lot about them, and it shows you a lot about their emotional maturity level. You could be at a job, and you could ask your employer for this type of schedule or this type of raise or this. They might not be in a position to do it right now. Maybe they want to see a little something else. You can't put yourself in their shoes and understand, you know what I'm saying, why they determining this. You can say, man, they hating on me, man. You just hating on me. You can't always go from A to Z like that. Sometimes somebody might be hating on you, and so what? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Cry about it, man? You just gotta keep it going, man. Keep the water flowing. Because what I realize is, what I mean, someone tells me no, that means I'm in a perfect position maybe to get a yes later, depending on how I act, right? If I start throwing a tantrum or say, all right, man. Sometimes you ain't got to throw a tantrum. You could just be like, okay, no. You telling me no? Okay. Okay, man. Okay, cool. And that says everything. That's like, okay, next time you want something, I'm going to say no. Oh, yeah, see, I see how it is, man. You just a hater, man. You know what I mean? If that's your emotional state, man, that speaks volumes for you. But on the flip side, if you're the person that's being asked of this favor or this thing, you don't feel comfortable with it, tell a nigga no, man. Say, nah, man, I can't do that right now, or I don't feel comfortable with that right now. Or, you know what I'm saying, let me work towards this and circle back to you. Whatever, however you gotta break it down. Don't be afraid to tell a nigga no. Sometimes a person needs to hear that, man. Know that you ain't no punching bag. Know that you ain't somebody that's just, has no, boundary. Sometimes you gotta establish your boundary. All right. Somebody could be in town that you really don't even deal with like that. Be like, hey man, I just need a place to stay, man. Cause like, look, man, I don't know you like that. I don't want you around my wife and kids like that. I just gotta protect the family, man. You know what I'm saying? If you my loved one, you my real one, it's different, man. But you know what I mean? If you somebody I don't really deal with or we don't hang out or you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know really who you are, what you about, what you've been doing, what you've been up to. I don't know nothing about you. That's a heavy risk to take to have somebody in your house that you don't really know. Not that you don't trust somebody, but you got to trust the entire situation, man. And sometimes you got to tell a nigga no to be like, oh, okay, okay. I can't lay my head down over here, man. You're like, no, man. Right next to my daughter and my son upstairs and this and this and this. I don't know you like that, man. I don't know you like that, man. I ain't gonna be mad. Someone said, nah, man. I don't really know you like that. I'm like, damn, that's true. You don't really know me like that. That's true, man. I gotta take it on the chin. Sometimes learn how to take it on the chin if you get no, it's not like a rejection. Sometimes it's just like common sense, man. It's just an easy calculation somebody's making, and you gotta assess everything in the cost benefit ratio. Everybody has a cost benefit ratio, man. My father taught me this, love to Michael Andrew. He said, look, man, does the benefit outweigh the cost or the cost outweigh the benefit? Clearly, Pops was a math teacher, man. But this is how he broke down everything in mathematics, man. He said, don't, if the benefit don't outweigh the cost, don't even go there, don't even do this, don't even hop in the car and do this. It's like, think about the cost benefit ratio. It will save your life. It will save so much drama. Like, do I need to go to this place? What's the cost of going? I could get pulled over by the popo. You know what I'm saying? Things happen in the car. Like you got to assess the risk before you decide to get up and go or say yes to somebody because don't have the, what I mean? Just the strength to say no sometimes or you feel peer pressure. Everybody doing it. Come on, drop. Everybody doing it, man. Everybody, come on, man. Let's go skydiving. Man, what's the risk? Hell no. So, you know what I mean? Just assess everything in the cost benefit ratio. And if somebody tell you no and you tripping, man, that's on you, man. That's on you, man. I love y'all, man. Stay up, suit up, choose up. And nah, man, nah, I'm not gonna stop popping off. I'm telling y'all no, man. I love y'all. Shalom.